It's 6 p.m. The day has squeezed every last drop of energy out of you. You're wiped, your brain is fuzzy, and honestly, the thought of figuring out dinner feels like climbing a mountain. So, what do? You reach for the quickest, easiest thing just to get through the evening. But what if that quick dinner could do more than just fill an empty stomach? What if it could actually reboot your system, turning your evening from a slow crawl to the finish line into a second wind? I think dinner is the hardest meal to get right, especially when you're already running on empty. We're often told that healthy means complicated and time-consuming, but that's just not true. As someone who has battled the 5 p.m. slump for years, I've made it my mission to crack the code on meals that energize, not anesthetize. In this video, I'm showing you my top 3 energizing dinner recipes you can get on the table in under 30 minutes. These aren't just meals, they're your new strategy for reclaiming your evenings. Let's say goodbye to the post-dinner crash, and hello to nights filled with actual vitality. Before we start chopping, let's talk about why certain foods make you feel electric, while others send you straight to the couch. It's not magic, it's science, and it's way simpler than you think. Real, lasting energy is all about keeping your blood sugar stable. Simple carbs, like white bread, pasta, or sugary snacks, cause a huge spike in your blood sugar. You get a quick burst of energy, sure, but it's followed by a crash that leaves you feeling even more tired than when you started. The secret to sustained all-evening energy is getting a powerful trio of macronutrients on your plate: high-quality protein, fiber-rich complex carbohydrates, and healthy fats. First up, protein. Think of protein as the anchor of your meal. It slows down digestion and stops those wild blood sugar swings, keeping you feeling full and your energy steady. We're aiming for about 20 to 40 grams per meal to help your body repair itself and maintain that slow, steady energy release. Next, complex carbs. These are your slow-burning fuel. Unlike their simple counterparts, things like sweet potatoes, brown rice, and quinoa are broken down slowly. This means you get a steady stream of glucose, your body's main fuel source, powering you for hours without any crash. Finally, healthy fats. We're talking avocado, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish. Not only are they a long-burning source of fuel, but they're also key for absorbing vitamins and fighting inflammation, which can be a secret energy thief. When you combine these three, you create a meal that isn't just food, but fuel. Every recipe I'm about to show you is built on this exact principle, designed for maximum energy with minimum effort. First up is a dish designed to fight that end-of-day exhaustion, and it comes together in under 20 minutes. This is my chicken, leek, and brown rice stir-fry. It's the perfect answer for those nights when you feel like you have absolutely nothing left in the tank, yet it delivers everything you need. What I love about this recipe is how efficient it is. We're using Powerhouse ingredients that do the heavy lifting for you. We start with lean chicken breast, which gives us that essential, high-quality protein to form the foundation of our meal. While the chicken gets a quick sear in a hot pan, let's talk carbs. To make this lightning fast, I use a pouch of pre-cooked whole-grain brown rice. Trust me, it's a total game-changer for busy nights. Brown rice is a fantastic complex carb, giving you that sustained energy we just talked about. Now, into the pan with the chicken goes sliced leek and red pepper. They don't just add great color and flavor, but a ton of micronutrients too. Then comes the secret weapon for an extra boost, a big handful of kale. Kale is packed with antioxidants and iron, which is critical for helping transport oxygen through your body, a key part of producing energy. Once the kale has just started to wilt, just drizzle in a little low-sodium soy sauce and a splash of red wine vinegar to, brighten everything up. Then, the cooked brown rice goes in. Just break it up with your spoon and toss it all together. You just want to get it combined and heated through, which only takes another minute or two. And that's it. In less time than it takes to decide on takeout, you have a complete, balanced meal. The protein from the chicken is repairing your body, the complex carbs from the brown rice are refueling your energy, and the vitamins from the veggies are fighting off fatigue. This isn't just a quick dinner, it's you taking your evening back. Next, we're making a recipe that proves energizing food does not mean boring food. This is my spiced salmon and tomato traybake, and the best part? The oven does almost all the work, which means cleanup is a breeze. This dish is packed with ingredients that fight inflammation and give you steady energy. The star, of course, is the salmon. Salmon is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which are incredible for brain health and reducing inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a huge hidden cause of fatigue, so fighting it with your food is one of the smartest moves you can make for better energy. Here's how simple this is. On a baking sheet, toss some cherry tomatoes, a sliced red onion, and a can of drained chickpeas with a bit of mild curry paste and a splash of water. The chickpeas add another layer of plant-based protein and fiber, making the meal extra satisfying and keeping your blood sugar stable. We'll roast that for about 15 minutes, just until the onions get tender and the tomatoes start to burst. While that's happening, prep your salmon fillets. Just brush them with a little more of that curry paste and give them a sprinkle of salt and pepper. Once the veggies are ready, give them a stir and then nestle the salmon fillets right in among the tomatoes and chickpeas. So, the whole tray goes back into the oven for just another 8 to 10 minutes. That's honestly all it takes for the salmon to get perfectly flaky. The result is just beautiful. Honestly, you get this incredibly flavorful, aromatic dish. The tomatoes have created their own sauce. The chickpeas are tender, and the salmon is buttery and rich with spice. I absolutely love to serve this with a swirl of fat-free yogurt for a creamy contrast and a big wedge of lemon. You're getting healthy fats and protein from the salmon, fiber and complex carbs from the chickpeas, and a huge dose of antioxidants from the tomatoes. This is a meal that feels special, but it's actually working to refuel your body and mind. If you're loving these ideas for turning your draining evenings into energizing ones, and if you believe food should make you feel fantastic, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Your support really does mean the world, and allows me to keep making this content for you. Last but not least, I'm sharing my absolute go-to, my ultimate weapon against fatigue. This is the meal I turn to when I need a guaranteed energy boost that will completely change how I feel. This is the Quinoa Power Bowl. This bowl is the perfect example of how the right ingredients can team up to create something amazing. The foundation is quinoa, which I consider a super-carb. It's a complex carbohydrate for sustained energy, but it's also a complete protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids your body needs. That dual power makes it one of the best energy foods on the planet. I like to cook a big batch of quinoa at the start of the week, so putting this bowl together takes literally minutes. We start with a generous base of that fluffy cooked quinoa. On top, we add grilled chicken, which you can also cook ahead of time. This gives us our main protein source, ensuring this meal will keep you full and satisfied for hours. Now for the color and vitamins. I add a mix of steamed or sautéed vegetables. My favorites are broccoli and carrots for their crunch. Then, I'll throw in a handful of fresh spinach for that iron boost. But the real beauty of this bowl is that it's completely customizable. Use whatever veggies you have in the fridge. The goal is just to pack in as much nutrient-dense goodness as you can. To bring it all together, we need a healthy fat and a simple, zesty dressing. A few slices of avocado provide that creamy, heart-healthy fat that acts as a long-burning fuel source. For the dressing, a simple squeeze of fresh lemon juice is all it takes. It brightens up all the flavors and actually helps your body better absorb the iron from the quinoa and spinach. Every single thing in this bowl has a purpose. The quinoa provides sustained energy and protein. The chicken helps repair your muscles. The vegetables deliver vitamins and antioxidants to fight fatigue. And the avocado provides healthy fats to keep you full and your blood sugar stable. This isn't just a meal, it's a deposit straight into your energy bank. It leaves you feeling light, yet totally satisfied and powered up for whatever your evening holds. And there you have it. 3 delicious, incredibly easy, and powerfully energizing dinners, all on the table in under 30 minutes. We have the super-fast chicken and leek stir-fry for those truly hectic nights, the elegant and flavor-packed spiced salmon traybake for when you want something special without the effort, and the ultimate quinoa power bowl for a guaranteed energy transformation. You can say goodbye to the post-dinner slump and that feeling of being too tired to enjoy your own evening. By focusing on combining protein, complex carbs, and healthy fats, you can turn your last meal of the day into the fuel that powers you through the night, giving you the energy for your hobbies, your family, or just some well-deserved relaxation. Food is fuel, and with the right recipes, you can make every meal an opportunity to feel your absolute best. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you try any of these recipes, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear how they made you feel. I'll see you in the next one.